What's happening, ladies and gents? I hope you're doing really well. We are talking about CD Projekt Red and currently sitting around $1977 in the stock market. I currently have picked up 125 shares as of today. And they are the biggest in my portfolio as far as, shares actually accumulated. I think they're going to go to massive places in 5 to 10 years with the booming gaming industry. I can't see why CD Projekt Red can't continue to grow. Yes, they've had this blip of releasing this behind me in a trash state. It doesn't work properly on PS4 and Xbox One. And, it's not good. It's really not good. It's not acceptable. But what I do take away from this is they are a company that have apologized for it. Can they bounce back? If they start to and continue to do good things and carry on doing good things, they can bounce back from this. EA bounce back from this. Ubisoft bounce back from their stuff. 2K Games, they bounce back, all doing very well now. CD Projekt Red are the beloved godsend that they are. They have had a blip. This is their first blip. They have lost loyalty, but they can get it back if they do good things. So let's take a look at growth opportunity. The gaming industry revenue in 2019. Mobile gaming, 64.4 billion. PC gaming, 29.6 billion. Console gaming, 15.4 billion. Game-related video, 6.5 billion. VR and gaming, 6.3 billion. There is money to be made in this booming gaming industry. Future game releases and fan loyalty. So they have released The Witcher series 1, 2, and 3. CyberPunk in recent weeks or months, and Gwent, Thronebreaker. These are all highly rated games, bar Cyberpunk, because of the broken state they released it in. They're going to continue to do more games in the future. They are Cyberpunk's a good game. It's just broken. It doesn't work properly. But the actual the fundamentals of the gameplay is it was fun, it's good. They're going to make some good games in the future. So this isn't necessarily what they have planned, but they could potentially buy smaller studios in the future with their money that they have and the cash flow that they have. They could buy smaller studios out and start to be a publisher themselves and have teams underneath them creating more revenue, similar to how we're talking about Tencent Games, and Tencent were buying out Fortnite and buying out small studios here, League of Legends and all that, and doing all this and this. There's no reason why in 5-10 years time CD Projekt Red can't do that, because they're going to be in a financial position good enough to buy out smaller studios for more revenue growth. And we actually have the Witcher TV show, which should be going on again for a few years to come. Hopefully it's going to be like a 4 or 5 year thing with series 2, 3, hopefully 4, and keep going, make it an actual epic Game of Thrones like a series. And the actual viewers that watched this then went over to Witcher itself, increased sales in a really old game, which I don't know how many years, it's like 6-7 years old, Witcher 3. They increased the sales in that just by this show. As soon as this show was over, everyone finished watching it, increased the spike of gamers going back to The Witcher, increasing that, there's, again, when this next series 2 comes out, that's going to make me want to play The Witcher, and I already have it, but people that haven't bought it are going to buy it. It's going to spike the players again on that side of things, increasing sales. So looking at their income statement, their total revenue is 634 million, cost of revenue is 180 million, with a gross profit of 454 million. Now, the gross margin on that, doing the gross profit divided by the total revenue times 100, it's actually 71.6, which is actually really high, which is really good. Operating income or loss is 255 million. And then operating margin, which is essentially income or loss divided by the total revenue. 15% is a good ballpark figure, and this was actually coming in at 40. So the higher operating margin indicates that the company is earning enough money from the business operations to pay for all associated costs involved in maintaining that business. So the higher the percentage, the better it is. If the average and a good percentage is 15 and they're hitting 40, it's pretty decent. And they have also a net income of 249 million. Onto balance sheets, they have a total current assets of 725 mil with total current liabilities of 273 mil. Doing the calculation on that, we're actually getting a 2.65. So essentially we're dividing 725 divided by 273, we get 2.65. And the number above 1 is a strong balance sheet, and the higher the number, the safer the investment. It essentially means they have like 2.6 times the money to pay off their business if they were to never make money ever again. So they're in a great position on their balance sheet. They also have 117 million free cash flow to do whatever they want with. That could be acquiring small studios, which again I don't think they will do, but they have the opportunity to do that. Could be fixing their game, which we hope they will do, you know, making free content for the loyal fan base, and hopefully regaining that fan loyalty. And then we just take a look over the chart. So this is kind of the area here where they had the bad news. They released the broken game. Came all the way down here, you know, and then obviously stock market sentiment pushed it down further, and now we're currently sitting at the 1991, so that's what we currently are. So we have room to grow. Again, you've got to remember, people have short memories. We forget so quickly bad things that happen, and we move on to the next, people are going to forget this. People are already starting to forget it and can see that, you know, they are sorry for what they've done. We can return back to this 31 mark, and then we can push on from there, hopefully. Again, that's going to take time. There's going to be pullbacks, up and downs all the way, but I do see us going returning back to that 30 and pushing on from that. So I am very bullish on CD Projekt Red. Give it 5 years. I believe this company is going to be in an amazing place financially and in the stock price. And I think I'm going to make a lot of money from this company. So, you know, let me know if you're interested in them, if you have shares in them, if you're bullish, bearish. Let me know what you think of the company overall. Hit that in the comment section. I will always reply. And yeah, I'm going to leave you to it. Have a good one. Peace.